Hello, everyone. Welcome to Confidence Through Cabaret. My name is Heather, and I'm going to be talking with you today all about self-care and Focus on You Friday. So, we've been talking about starting over this week, and we've been talking about setting goals for our personal life, setting goals in our work life. We've been talking about stories from our masterclass with Mia about starting over. And we've been talking with Patrick and Andy in our podcast all about how they started over in their new business. Excuse me. And so today I wanted to pick back up with goals and really just think about you. So if you haven't seen the segments on goal setting, you're welcome to go check out personal life goals and work life goals on uh, Tuesday and Thursday. I forgot what day we are on now. So at the end of a week is a great time to reflect and is a really great time to really see how you're doing. So check back in with yourself. If you set yourself goals this week, or if you already had goals, check back with them. Because we talked earlier in the week about really having those measurables in place. And I asked the question on both days, how will you know when you've been successful? So go and check back in and see how you're doing. Did you do some of it? Even a little bit? Did you celebrate your wins, even if they were small wins? Did you reflect and make sure that you align your goals so that maybe they needed a little bit of tweaking? Maybe you could do more than you thought you could. Maybe you could do a little bit less than you thought you could. You know, if you had let's say a personal fitness goal, or if you had a sales goal, go back in and really check in of whether your measurements are quite right or whether you're feeling motivated. Go check back in with why you wanted to achieve those goals that you set in the first place. Well, whatever you've done and however you've done, it's still worth congratulating yourself for getting to this point and really taking the time to reflect, because that's a small win in itself. So this week I had a very long to-do list. I did not do all of the things that I wanted to or intended to or set out to do. I had contingency plans in place. But still, life got a little bit too much for me, and um, a lot of things happened that I wasn't expecting, and I needed to adjust. And I'm okay with that. What I'm enjoying about the way that I'm getting through this time with the unforeseen circumstances is that I'm still showing up, and that's my small win. Do you know that I'm still there to support the people that are important to me, and that's a small win. Um, I think that there's a lot of expectation that we place on ourselves once we set a goal, especially at the beginning of a year. Then we have all these grand plans, but just really celebrate the small things. Oh, and I also did some exercise classes, not as many as I planned, but I'm not judging that. I'm just enjoying the fact that I did what I could. And I know I can put my hand on my heart and say, I did what I could. And that's a small win. For this week, I will adjust my goals and my targets for the coming week, because I will have a lot more opportunity to do things this coming week, at least as far as I can see. Who knows? I thought that last week. Last week I thought, okay, I'll get through the weekend and then I'll be hit the ground running, and then the whole week blew up. And then I thought, fine, I'll get started again tomorrow, and then more things blew up. I had to get my son to Canada. That was no easy task through COVID testing and flights and all kinds of regulations. And then I got that and I thought, great, I worked hard for that for a week, and now I need to rest for a day, because I had to drive all over the country to get to flights and COVID tests. And yeah, I was driving for hours and hours and hours. And so I thought, well, I'll give myself a day to rest and then I'll get back to work. And then this week, sadly, my mother passed away. And so I gave myself the rest of the week And then on Friday, I helped my dear co-pioneer Ryan to move house, which was a big move. And so lots of things came up, and I'm still processing them. So I will increase next week's goals, but not to the maximum capacity that I thought I would, because realistically, I need to make time for me. And that's my message for you today. Do go check out our website, which is confidencethroughcabaret.com. There's so many wonderful masterclasses on there. And in Mindset 101, there's a lot about goal setting. There's workbooks, there's masterclasses on our personal life, work life, and stage life. And all of the social medias are Confidence Through Cabaret, except Twitter, which is at YBYWYS, and Clubhouse, which is at Heather YBYWYS. But I just wanted to come back to that key message that I started a moment ago. Um, you know, make time for you for the weekend. Make time for you to just really check in with your body, check in with your mental state, and then do whatever feels right for you, even if it's only for 30 minutes. Just check in with yourself. Maybe you want to have a hot bath or go for a walk. Maybe you want to, sit and meditate. I sat with a candle for a while today, and I'll probably be doing that over the weekend again a few times, because I find that very comforting. I like the scent, and I like the warmth, and I like the flame. And it doesn't have to be for long. Find a show that you love watching. I enjoy watching something with my son, and it could be lots of different things, but I just enjoy having half an hour and we watch an episode of something when we both feel exhausted and done for the day. And it's just nice to commune like that. And that's time for me as well. So do something nice for yourself. Put in the comments what you're doing. Join us on Confidence Through Cabaret on Facebook. Our community is very active. We have wonderful, fun challenges that really help us to grow and explore and push a little bit more into our confidence, and where we can actually achieve a little bit more in our personal work or stage life. So please do join us there. We love having you here. We love you listening to our podcast and subscribing, and we love you being here and subscribing. Every Monday to Friday, I will show up. I hope you will too. And remember, it's your body, and it's your world, and it's your stage. Enjoy. Have a good weekend.